from Southwest Florida's news leader. This is Wink News Weekend.
Well, it's time to fire up your life. We know of a class that will give you a unique experience and work alongside local artists. The result is a one-of-a-kind creation. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is live with that answer.
Oh, hey, Carolyn, good morning. We are in Naples at the Ritz Resort, taking part in a very unique experience. We're going to be glowing glass this morning. It's something that whether you're visiting Southwest Florida or even if you live here in Southwest Florida, you can actually participate in. I'm joined here with Conrad Williams. He is the glass artist. And so right now what we've done is we picked out our colors. So Conrad, tell me first, what is the next step, what we're going to be doing?
Okay, now that you've picked out your colors, we're going to dip this blowpipe into molten glass and put some glass in the very tip of it. Then we're going to apply your color pattern to the hot glass and fill it with air from there.
And you're gonna roll it in there, right?
I'm gonna have you roll it in there if you'd like to.
Yeah, absolutely. So why don't you get the glass? Why don't you do the hot, dangerous part first, and then I'll jump in there. So
it sounds dangerous, but if you pay attention to what you're doing and you follow instructions, we can actually keep it pretty safe.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna go ahead. He's gonna actually take that.
You'll be able to see a good view through that.
Right. So if you look right through the hole there, and then he's gonna take some of the glass. There's actually a pool of glass at the bottom of this massive kiln, and he's gonna pull the glass out, and it's actually a pretty incredible and remarkable experience. You can actually do this here on your own. So and by the way, that oven is about 2,000 degrees. So he has the glass there, and he's gonna come out this way, and we're gonna roll it in.
Hand this off to you.
Okay.
You'll take it from in between my hands.
Okay.
Keeping it turning. You're going to roll across the surface of the color.
All right. So it's basically like it's sticky because the glass is hot, and I'm just trying to get as much of that color on there.
Exactly. It's kind of like rolling ice cream cones through sprinkles. Go ahead and lift it up, keeping it turning, keeping it level. Put the pipe on this yoke here. So lift it up. Great.
All right, so we're going to put this in. We're going to make this throughout the morning, and we want y'all to tune in with us. So the next hit will be at 6:45, and we're going to see how we get this piece of artwork going, Carolyn.
That looks awesome. Andrew, thank you so much. Today, there's a unique chance for you to create molten glass and shape tools. You'll be working alongside a local trained artist. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is live with your answer.
Well, hey, Carolyn, good morning. We're back here at the Ritz-Carlton Naples Resort taking part in a very unique experience where you can glow your own glass artwork. And I'm joined here with Conrad Williams. And Conrad, right now what we're doing is we've already got our glass melted and we have our colors on there. So what's the next step?
Well, right now we're heating it up to bring it up to a temperature where we can work with it. We're almost there. I'm going to put a little puff of air in there to expand the shoulders, and then we're actually going to blow it out from this kind of goose egg size to something about the size of a melon.
Okay, and so what's really unique about this is that you can actually make it your own. You can put your own colors on there, and you can see he actually blew some air in there. And what's pretty remarkable is that it takes about 2 to 3 seconds for the air to get from the end here over towards where the glass is. And it doesn't take long at all to really make something like this.
No, it takes about 10 or 15 minutes from start to finish, and I give you a tremendous amount of responsibility to have some hands-on experience with it.
So now he's going to come over here on this bench. He's going to start shaping it, and with this tube, he's going to blow some air in there. So I'll do some of the talking for him since he's busy working, but he'll blow hard or soft. It just depends on the shape that he's getting and how large he wants the bowl there to be. And you know, it's pretty intense. I did this during the break just to kind of get my own take on it, and you get kind of nervous because you think to yourself you don't want to mess it up because you want to make sure it comes out looking pretty good. But Conrad here is he's pretty good at doing what he does, and it's pretty remarkable to see how easy he makes it look and how comfortable he makes you when you're doing something like this. It's pretty unique experience because he's blowing the air in there. So we're going to be making these bowls throughout the morning. You want to tune into Wink News Weekend to keep an eye on this. But I got to tell you, look at that. It's pretty cool stuff, and you can do this all yourself here at the Ritz-Carlton Resort. You can go online for information for that. Carolyn?
That is so cool. Very neat. Thank you, Andrew. Well, are you looking for a unique experience to enjoy with friends or family? Well, we know of a class where you can create a one-of-a-kind keepsake. And this is cool. It involves fire. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Angie Scheinthal is live with your answer.
Well, Carolyn, good morning. We're back out here at the Ritz-Carlton Naples Beach Resort. We're making our very own glass bowls, an experience that guests here can come here and they can make. And you can get that information on the Ritz-Carlton's website. And join here again with Conrad Williams. He's the glass artist. So, Conrad, tell me what you're doing now. Can we basically have the shape we want? We just got to make a bowl now.
Yeah, correct. We're starting with this orb right now, a globe, and I'm heating up the top of it, and we're going to let the glass collapse in on itself to become the concave part of the bowl, and then we're going to use a paddle to straighten out the lip and then put it on a foot.
So he's blowing some air in there right now just to make sure he gets that bowl shape, but it's basically he just had a globe and he kind of folded it in half in on itself.
Yep, we're using heat and gravity, and that's going to be the finished form. I'll tap it off onto what we call a break-off station. And then I'm going to put it onto its own foot.
She's going to go get some more glass out there, Jace, basically to put together the base of the bowl. And you can see it's a lot of back and forth for this, and it actually it takes a lot of work, but it's also something that it's easy as well. It's kind of like cooking. If you've never done it before, it can be somewhat intimidating. But once you do it, it's actually not an exceptionally difficult process. Not to say that what you do isn't difficult, but it's something that a lot of people can do.
There's a number of steps, and we just take it one step at a time to have the participant be able to create their own project.
And you can see he just puts the glass bowl on the base there. And then there you go. And then, of course, my favorite part comes up. I think the best line that Conrad has said all morning. Tell people where this is going to go next.
And now this is going to go into the cooling oven.
Exactly.
It's called an annealer. It keeps the glass at a comfortable temperature of about 900 degrees so it can slowly cool down overnight to eliminate any tension in the piece.
So you can see it's going to go cool down in the oven now, Carolyn. So it's a really cool experience, and anyone can really participate in this event. You can get that information on the Ritz-Carlton's website. And by the way, Conrad is a local artist as well. He has a gallery and a workshop here in Naples. So coming up on our very last hit, we're going to show you some of the skills that he has just so we can show off a little bit for us. Carolyn?
All right, excited for that. Thank you, Andrew. Well, if you're looking for something fun to do to fire up your life, well, here's a class that will give you a unique experience and work alongside local artists. The result is a one-of-a-kind creation. So where's Wink now? Wink News reporter Andrew Scheinthal is live with your answer.
Well, hey, Carolyn, good morning. We're here at the Ritz-Carlton Naples Beach Resort, and something that you can do with your family, and you can bring the kids even for this, is you can glow your own glasswork. Take a look here. You can see you can make bowls, you can make these ornaments at the resort, and you can be a local guest. You can live here or be a guest here at the resort as long as you have the reservations that you get online. And I'm joined here with Conrad Williams. And Conrad, you trained with Chihuly, and that's really how you learned a lot of this. And tell me what you're doing right now, because right now you're making a horse, and this is something that you can make here, but we're kind of showing off your skills a little bit because you are a local artist who has a studio here.
Right now I'm making, as you said, a horse, and I'll explain a little bit about the process. The glass is about 2,000 degrees right now, and I'm going to start by making the head.
Look at that. So, and you're actually letting the weight of the glass do some of the work for you.
Yes, it's basically a game of heat and gravity. And I'm just kind of showing you a horse right now, we do offer, like you said, the ornament and the bowl to people. But with something like this, in other parts of glass, timing is imperative. And if you don't have experience with it, I can kind of walk you through the steps that are needed
to make people more comfortable and get the hang of it.
And to fully execute the piece that you're trying to make.
And these classes, by the way, are here at the Ritz-Carlton Resort on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And again, he also has his own shop here in Naples where he makes a lot of the glasswork for you locally as well. I want to show you behind me, too. He's also made these massive vases and this other artwork as well. But what's amazing is how quickly he can make these pieces. If you look back down here, the horse is pretty much done, and it's pretty impressive how quickly it takes you to make this.
Oh, thank you.
So after this, you just kind of make sure it can stand up and stays together, and then you have a nice, beautiful piece of glasswork for your home.
Yep, right now I'm just trying to get the legs straight, as you were saying, and
And there you go. So you can see it only took a couple of minutes for him to make that really, really cool. So you want to come out here to this Carlton Resort, Naples Beach Resort, and you can get the reservations for this online as well. But a lot of cool stuff you can do with the entire family, kids as well, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. I got to tell you, Carolyn, if you're looking for something to do, this is where you want to find yourself.
That looks so cool. Very neat to see that on TV. Thank you, Andrew.